Yeah, here's the door I was talking about.
Get Pritchard on the line.
Yeah, I don't think you can ghost the area because they're already alerted.
Medical building, schematics, blueprints, everything.
That might take a while, Jensen.
Yeah, well, he's got as long as it takes for me to find this Taiyang shuttle Van Bruggen talked about and ride it to their factory. Jensen out.
Can I just walk out here? Guy's definitely gonna get sus with me. Okay. Sodom. Right. There's one more thing we need to do before we need to hand in or finish them, sort this quest out before we leave. I think
Earthseeker is in serious trouble, Eliza.
pretty sure leaving in here would prevent you from. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it stops you from doing the actual side quest. Because once you get into Taiyang Medical, I'm pretty sure you leave. Don't come back to Hengsha until later on.
Can't you see I'm busy? Go bother someone else.
Death and life have their determined appointments.
What? Oh, and riches and honors depend upon heaven. Very good.
Right, what now?
Shh. They have eyes and ears everywhere. Meet me outside the clinic. Turn left from the front and go down the stairs. I'll be waiting at the corner.
Okay. So secretive. So secretive. Yeah, this is quite funny because you have to give him money. You don't have to. It's something that never comes back to bite you in the ass. But you can give him money, then you can just knock him out and take it back, which is always funny.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to...
And
Over here.
Yeah.
Come on now. I'm relieved to know they sent a professional, at least.
That makes two of us.
Right. Well, you're not exactly what I was expecting. I was told I would be meeting a girl. How do I know you're not an imposter or some sort of double agent? Don't think I don't know this could all just be an elaborate trap to set me up.
Look, no offense, Mr. X, or whatever your name is, but I really don't have time for this. So if you could simply just give me what I came for, I'll be on my way.
Yes. I have it right here. Evelyn Carmichael's autopsy report. Here, take it.
Thank you.
I trust you will put this information to good use, because accountability and justice is at an all-time low, I'm afraid. It pains me to see this once great city, which stood as a bastion for reform and progress against our oppressive communist origins, succumb to the trappings of corporate bureaucracy and petty corruption. Corruption so often typical of your Western governments.
Whatever you say. Now, if you don't mind, I really must be going.
Well, there is still the matter of my payment. 1,000 credits was the agreed-upon price, I believe. Isn't that right?
why would you give me the evidence, what I asked for, before taking the money? I'm going to pay him because he's
And
alright.
what were you just saying about corruption?
A deal is a deal. Surely your handlers informed you of this little detail.
No, my handlers failed to mention this little detail. Never mind. Just take your money. This report better be worth it.
Oh, I assure you it is. Whoever it was that didn't want this information given to the proper authorities paid a lot of money to have it ignored. A pity for them, LIM policy strictly prohibits deletion of records concerning operational procedures. For legal purposes, you see.
Legal, right. Nice doing business with you, X.
There you go. So now you can knock his ass out and take your money back, but I'm not going to do that. So this is the autopsy. Let's have a look. Mental note: after extraction, remove all traces. All that is necessary for the triumph of evil is the good men do nothing. Carmichael Evelyn, 23, female, time of death, craniocerebral injuries, scalp contusions, linear pattern of lacerations of the right side of the skull. So yeah, he smashed her brains in. Wow. So linear patterns of lacerations throughout the central hemisphere, subbrachio and subdermal hemorrhaging, small contusions, tips of temporal lobe. Holy shit. Abrasions in the left cheek, so he probably slapped her or punched her. Abrasion and concussion posterior to the left shoulder. Again, man, he beat this girl up and then smashed her fucking brains in. What a bastard. Abrasions to the lower right, lower back and posterior right lower leg. Toxicology studies. Blood non-detected. Drugs, no, she wasn't drugged and she wasn't drunk. Cliniopathical, pathological. That's such a horrible word for me to say. Pathologic correlation. Cause of death of this 23-year-old female is asphyxia by seizure associated with craniocerebral trauma and intracranial hemorrhaging. Quantitative blood tests revealed a high level of Ooh, that's bad, isn't it? A human chronic gonadotropin? God, I wish I was a doctor to understand what any of this means. In the subject bloodstream, hormone produced during the early stages of pregnancy. Furthermore, further examination confirmed the presence of the first trimester fetal development. So she was pregnant with his baby, and he smashed the fucking skull in and beat her to death. And they just covered this up, you know, just because. Holy shit, man.
Malik, I just got the autopsy report. No drugs or alcohol in Evelyn's system. And her estimated time of death doesn't fit Lee's story. She did die from a head wound, but not one that matches the evidence found at the scene.
I knew it. It couldn't have been just an accident.
There's more. Evelyn was pregnant. Malik?
I'm here. We can't let him get away with this, Jensen. He's guilty. He has to be. Can you go to his apartment?
And do what?
Get proof. Get something. I'm sending you the coordinates. Contact me again when you're there.
Oh, we'll get proof, alright. This piece of shit never deserves to breathe oxygen anymore after it is done. Right. All I'm gonna do is find out how to get the fuck up. I'm pretty sure I need to go up, and I just cannot for the life of me be. Oh, fucking hell. One thing I hate about this fucking area is everything's in such a stupid place. Like, instead of just going here, I have to go all the way fucking round. Ball bags. You know what? Oh no, to get the stamina boost I have to buy the lungs, which then costs 2. And then I have to be 3. And then another 4. Yeah, fuck that. It's because I can't be bothered to keep running out of sprint. It's more like yeah, that's more of an upgrade for lazy bastards like me who just are impatient. At least I'm not walking like this now, like I used to, because of the caps lock. I'm a massive idiot. We've been in this guy's apartment before. Oh, right, oh, you... I needed to go here. Of course I did. I went all the way around for nothing. The game could tell me. I mean, it probably does, to be honest. I'm just choosing not to notice. Right. Where is this? Shit's apartment. Oh. Oh. Okay. So this guy's apartment was the door that we went to before. Here. This was locked last. Was this? Is this the one that was locked? No, I've been in here, haven't I? Yep, this is not the right place. There it is. Yeah, this keypad was locked last time. But luckily, you do this. Oh shit! I didn't even do that. Crap. Done.
Access granted.
Let's see what this bastard has in his apartment. You can throw your fridge around, you shithead. This is TV. I like a projector. Pretty cool. I think you have to listen to his voicemail.
Malik, I'm inside Lee's apartment. Doesn't look like anyone's home.
Damn. Okay, look. Lee isn't smart enough to properly cover his tracks, so look around. Maybe you can find something suspicious.
Hey, Lee, baby. Can't wait to see you tonight. But I'm stuck at work. I know, I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you, baby. I promise. I'll meet you at the Hive, okay? Just don't get a party started without me. I want you all to myself tonight.
The Hive? I should have guessed Lee would be there. It's pretty much a second home for him.
Wait a minute, you heard that?
Sorry, Jensen. I don't like invading your privacy like this, but it's important. Plus, this gives me an idea. When you're done looking around Lee's apartment, head to the Hive. Contact me when you're there.
I'll keep looking. I'm sure there's more here.
Of course there's more. After his slutty girlfriends. This dumbass is obviously going to leave something on his computer because he seems like a fucking idiot. Let's go boop, 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 boop.
Access
Bam.
granted.
Sweet. Hi Lee, your father wanted me to forward this to you. It's a quarterly report concerning your family's recent investment in Lem. Yeah, so they gave money to Lem to cover up the autopsy for that kill, didn't they? P.S. I'm still waiting on financial statements from Bell Tower Associates. They're surprisingly tight-lipped when it comes to business, but then again, I'm not surprised. They are privately owned, still concerning your father's executive holdings. You think there'll be more forthcoming? PPPS. Still on for Friday, don't know. I wonder if that was a slutty bitch from the phone. I really shouldn't say that to somebody, but what you get for having sex with a murderer, you stupid woman. Liberty, body, random. Is this fucking anything important? No, this is just random shit. This is the one we need. My son, your behavior as of late has been disgraceful. Up until now, I've done everything in my power to support and protect you, but my patience is running thin. If you do not change your embarrassing lifestyle, I will have no choice but to remove you from both the company and family, meaning no more financial support or immunity. You dishonor us all with your hormone mongering. Regards, Father. P.S. Your mother is well, but she's disappointed. I suggest you apologize to her. Sends flowers. Dude, you're just as much, if not worse, than your son for covering up his fucking his dishonor that he accidentally murdered somebody. You're a massive bastard as well.
Malik.
Twat.
It looks like Hong Sr. was upset with Hong Jr.'s behavior and threatened to cut off his inheritance if he didn't stop whoring around. Sounds like he considered Evelyn beneath the family name.
And if he knew she was pregnant, I can't believe Lee would do something like that just for money.
Speaking of money, the Hong family seems heavily invested in both Bell Tower and Lim. That could explain the cover-up and lack of a proper investigation. I'll stick around a bit. I'm sure there's still more to find.
How else have you been hiding, you smelly bastard? You know what? I think I actually may need to buy my my vision thing. I think I'm missing something. There's normally oh,
Malik, I think I got a probable murder weapon. A broken clock. The kicker is the hands line up roughly with Evelyn's TOD. Coincidence?
That's a hell of a stretch. You really think?
If Lee's as dumb as you say, maybe. We'd need lab tech analysis to confirm, but if there ever was a smoking gun, it fits. I'll make one last sweep to make sure I got everything.
No, I'm missing one thing and I can't remember what it was. There's two weapons. There's the clock and there's something else. Oh, there it is.
Malik, I found a baseball bat, but it looks clean. Almost like it's been washed recently.
Maybe Lee washed Evelyn's blood off of it.
That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not sure it could inflict the type of laceration she had. Okay, I think that's it. I'm heading to the hive now. I doubt we'll find anything else in here without calling in a forensics team.
Sounds good.
Right. That's all done. We've got to go all the way bloody back, haven't we? I think. Oops. Keep pressing that button. This one. Yeah. There's nothing more annoying than needed to dart around in different areas. But, you know, it's something we have to do. So the reason he was able to cover up Evelyn's death was because he was spoon-feeding Bell Tower money. And obviously the limb clinic. There's the hive. I didn't think I'd have to go in here again. Oh well. Yeah, so this next part, I think you have to talk to him. You have to say certain things.
Malik, I'm in the hive. What's your plan?
Find Lee and talk to him. I want you to convince him you know exactly what he did to Evelyn and why. If you can make him panic, I'm willing to bet he'll spill his guts. Just make it look like blackmail. If he's willing to pay to keep you quiet, he's basically tying his own noose. I'll listen in and record everything.
Got it.
Alright. Take a save, because this guy's a prick.
What you want, Chrome Boy?
Is your name Lee Hong?
Yeah, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. What's it to you?
I want to talk to you about Evelyn Carmichael.
Man, it's off. I already told all you narcos all there is to say.
Relax. I'm not with the police. I work private. And you could say I specialize in cases like yours.
If you ain't police, then what the fuck you want?
A simple proposition. I have proof that shows you murdered Evelyn. And I want you to pay me 2.5 million credits to make that proof disappear.
2.5? Bullshit. You ain't got shit on me, narco. I ain't paying you shit.
I strongly suggest you reconsider.
And I strongly suggest you get the fuck out of my face. Cause unless you got your proof right here, I ain't got shit to say to you.
All right. Let's start with the police report. I know your story doesn't match up with the evidence at the scene of Evelyn's fall.
Oh yeah? And why's that?
God, he's such a snarky shit. If you'd never wanted to punch someone for voicing him, I feel sorry for the voice actor, but I want to punch him in the face. Like, the fucking hell is he speaking to? Like, as a made man? Dickhead. He needs his fucking balls cutting off, he does. So you have to actually pick the right situation, the right response. This report was full of inaccuracies. Conclusive. Shit, I can't remember this. Okay, let's do this one.
Because the police report revealed inconclusive blood spatter analysis. Meaning the wound that killed Evelyn happened before she ever fell down those stairs.
Yeah, and? That still don't prove shit.
Not only does the evidence not add up, but neither does your testimony. You lied about why Evelyn fell down the stairs in the first place.
Yeah, you said she was drunk? Is that right?
You said you'd both been drinking heavily prior to the accident. And the reason Evelyn fell was because she was drunk. We both know that isn't true.
Man, that shit was in the papers.
Now, if the evidence doesn't fit and your story was a lie, Then how did Evelyn die on that night? Well, the answer is pretty simple, really. You killed her. But how?
See, I was thinking, would it be the baseball bat? But it can't be.
By hitting her in the head with that antique clock you keep so prominently displayed in your apartment. The lacerations on her head, the intracranial hemorrhaging, it's the perfect match.
In my apartment? How the fuck do you know what's in my apartment?
And like any good crime of passion, you needed motivation, something to fuel your violent outbursts. What did Evelyn say or do to make you murder her?
Pregnant.
She told you she was pregnant, and you panicked. Faced with the prospect of losing your easy way of life, you struck out at her in anger.
How? That's impossible.
But now the final piece of the puzzle. Why was Evelyn's death never considered a murder investigation?
Because your bastard father
Family,
covered it
one of
up.
the wealthiest and most influential families in Shanghai, covered it up. But whose silence did they buy?
Bell Tower.
Bell Tower. Your family's sizable investments in Bell Tower assured they would turn a blind eye to any of your run-ins with the law, no matter how serious.
Fuck this shit, man! And fuck you!
I can help you, Lee, but only for a price.
Alright, fuck! I can't believe this shit! I'll pay you, man! I'll pay you, just... What do you need from me?
Details. Let me hear your side of the story, and then we'll move on from there.
I don't know! Evelyn, that stupid bitch! She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay? Evelyn wouldn't shut up about us, about the baby, so I hit her. I just wanted to make her shut her stupid mouth. But the dumb bitch started freaking out. So I hit her again until she finally stopped screaming. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. She was barely breathing, so I carried her to the stairs near my apartment and dropped her.
Oh my god.
I had to make sure it looked like an accident. I had no choice. She trapped me. She just wanted my money. I would have been ruined.
I need to go. We'll be in contact again soon.
Huh? What about the evidence? And the money? Where the fuck you going?
Goodbye, Lee.
What a massive arsehole. You didn't want your money. All you needed to do, mate, was rub her up, you piece of shit.
Malik, please tell me you got a recording of all that.
Oh my god, Jensen, I could kiss you right now. I can't believe you got him to confess so openly like that.
To be honest, it was easier than I was expecting. You were definitely right about Lee. He's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed.
Well, don't get too cocky just yet. Before I send our little friend's confession off to the local media and authorities, I want to get some Shanghai street justice first. There's a control panel linked to the hive I need you to hack. Uploading the coordinates now.
Thing is, I could probably hack this actually. I don't know if I can or not. Let me have a check, because I don't know if that guy will notice. If he does, I'll just have to throw an auto hack tool on there and wing it. I think they picked one of the fucking harder ones to do. Like, it's like they want you to fail.
Access granted.
All right, Malik. It's hacked.
Verifying the signal.
There we go.
Come on. Okay, I'm in. Remote frequencies are clear, thank God. Uploading now.
Where's Lee gone?
And done. Meet me in front of the hive, Jensen. I have a little surprise for our friend Lee.
Yes. It's fuck you, Mr. Lee. You murdering bastard.
Jensen.
Malik?
Well, first take this. I was gonna use it myself, but after everything you've done, I think you deserve it more.
So what are you gonna do now?
Practice
I have
escape.
a few loose ends to tie up, and I need to make sure this autopsy report finds its way into the right hands. The Hongs aren't gonna buy their way out of this one.
Lee's confession is solid. With that and the evidence from the autopsy, there's no way he can avoid prosecution. Justice will be served.
Oh, justice will be served, all right. You might want to stick around for a second. I've got one last little surprise for our friend Lee.
Oh, this is good.
Are you facing the hive?
Hell yeah.
It's almost showtime.
Do it.
In 3, too.
Malik,
Just watch.
I don't know. Evelyn, that stupid bitch. She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay?
Malik, remind me never to piss you off.
After everything you've done here for Evelyn, for me, you'd have to try pretty hard, mister.
Holy shit. That is how you fucking... Dude. What an amazing punch in the balls that is to you, mate. There's no way how you're gonna get out of that, you dickhead. Nice. Good old Malik. Anyway. Shanghai justice has been served. Now we can get the fuck out of here. We need to head back to the other area again. Right. I remember Tying Medical being quite a...
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the
quite an...
project that has consumed all of my attention.
It's quite a big level. Does it tell me I'm gonna... Yeah, we want to go and finish side quests. Wait a minute. Make sure that... Yeah, cool. Let's do this.